end zone, but the ball goes over.
1st and 10 for Rockwall. Ball at the 24-yard line still. The I formation behind Holland. A handoff. Big yardage. That is Wayman Moore, the 6-foot, 170-pound sophomore that has become the workhorse in the last couple of weeks because Burleson has been shut down pretty much by his opponents.
Nice job on the offensive line as they trap block and they open up the hole. Wayman Moore finds it and turns it into a big gainer. It's going to be close for the first down. They'll bring the chains across. Wayman Moore, 37 carries on the season for 164 yards.
Most of those, again, have come in the last couple of weeks. Burleson obviously being watched very closely by the opponents. This one is very close as well.
Inches short of the first down with 7:28 left to go in the first half. Again, we have a tie ball game. West Orange Stark 7, Rockwall 7 for the state 4A championship.
And if you're interested still in penetrations, the Mustangs up 3-1. They do get the penetration on the last possession.
So less than a yard for the first down.
Everybody in the backfield for Rockwall. Everybody on the line of scrimmage for the Mustangs, and this one is enough for the first down as Holland takes it himself.
Tackle by number 56.
Quentin Tizino, who is an outstanding safety, one of the probably premier safeties in the state of Texas in any class, comes up and stacks behind the linebackers. This is a play they're very used to. They've come up with some big 4th down stops through the course of the playoffs. Couldn't do it that time. It's going to be a first down.
Including Kerrville-Tivy a week ago as Tizino popped through there and stopped what appeared to be a touchdown drive. First down and 10, 35-yard line. Now the line of scrimmage, I formation. That is Moore again. This time he doesn't get near as much yardage as the West Orange Stark defense ready for him out of that I formation. Several guys in on the tackle, including Deering, who will pick up another portion of a tackle.
You know, a lot of people coming into this ballgame, Brian, said it wouldn't be a contest. They simply looked at the records and they said, West Orange Stark, well, they're undefeated. Rockwall, who are they? You know, they're not supposed to be in a championship game. They've got 3 losses. But I think that we're seeing the tell now that Rockwall is a good, disciplined ball club.
Toll wide left, Walker wide right, still I formation. Holland back to pass. He's looking for Toll, but forget it. The West Orange Stark defense is in there. First man through, Donovan Gans.
Take a look at the action. They give the fake. He wants to go to straight drop, but he doesn't really have time because there comes the pressure from Paul Hebert, a 6'2", 234 senior who makes the sack and the loss of 7 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd and 17. Troy Miller trying to find out upstairs what's going to work.
This is the first time we've seen Rockwall in a, well, it's a quick kick by Burleson. Rockwall goes with a quick kick, and Tizino is back there to field it. He's got a lane down the left side of the field. Watch out. That was kind of a bizarre play.
Trying to catch everybody off guard and hoping that maybe you can get a good punt, perhaps get a turnover from somebody touching the ball, not being able to pick it up. You had to question that in the beginning. I thought Tizino wasn't going to be able to get a handle on it. Watch this. Just a quick pitch, and the ball is kicked by Robbie Burleson. Not a long punt, but watch the bounce. At the 40, in front of the 40, then at the 37, Tizino almost didn't get a handle on it. When he did, he returns it for about 13 yards.
And look who the guy is that pops him, Robbie Burleson, the man that kicked it. 1st and 10, Mustangs, ball at their own 49. That is Brown around left side. Not a whole lot doing there. He may have reached Rockwall territory.
Good job that time by the right tackle, Scott Wachinski, for Rockwall and John Garvin. They stayed at home. That's the job of the down lineman, is to make sure on the option that he stays at home and doesn't get sucked into pursuit too quick and penetrate upfield too far. They did that. They stayed at home, and it'll bring up maybe a gain of a yard. And West Orange Stark now looking at a 2nd and 8 as the sun shines in Bryan College Station. Who would have thought this would be happening 2 hours ago?
Kevin Smith checks into the ball game and goes in motion a little bit too early. That play just never developed as Lewis tried to go to Smith, who cut the wrong direction. Smith also in motion. That's what the flag was thrown for, and this one will come back anyway.
Yeah, and it looked like a great deal of confusion anyway at the line of scrimmage before the ball was ever snapped. Again, Rockwall runs a 5-2 defense, and they like to run some stunts out of their defense as well. But again, I'd point out the linebackers' depth, and look at how open the man was. He turned the wrong direction. It looked like he was supposed to do a hook or an out, and he turned the wrong direction.
Motion against West Stark.
Motion against Stark, and it will be 3rd and 8 now.
Ball at the 49 of Rockwall. 2 wide receivers come wide right for West Orange Stark. Apparently a passing situation. 3rd down and 8 again. And Lewis does just that. Blitz coming. Lewis has some running room, has the first down before he gets out of bounds. What a heck of a block that time by Quentin Tizino.
Not only does the kid like to hit on defense, he likes to hit on offense too, because he sprung Lewis for about 5 more yards. Lewis rolls to his right. Here comes the blitz, but just sneaks around the outside of the pocket, turns it upfield, finds the lane. Now watch the block. Boom!
Oh.
And down goes the defender. And again, Quentin Trizino,
he takes no prisoners, does he?
Big block as Lewis manages about 4 more. I mean, he really laid them out.
First down and 10 now for West Orange Stark. They are at the 40 of the Yellow Jackets, and again, the split backfield behind Lewis. First man through is Brown, up to almost the 35, where it'll bring up about a 2nd and 6. West Orange Stark doing a very effective job of spreading the ball around right now. You'll see a couple of carries by Brown, a couple by Rhodes, then Lewis will go into the air.
Well, Dan Hooks, you know, the guy has been everywhere and done everything. And he knows what it's going to take. He knows he's going to have to mix it up a little bit to be successful. And he's done it through the entire playoff season. 7-7, that's the score. 4:08 left to go in the 4A state championship game from College Station.
Justin Hall, the injured player for Rockwall, but obviously not in too bad a shape as he comes off the field and is under his own power. A couple of more thanks to pass along. The principal at Rockwall High School, Ron Eubanks, Superintendent Jimmy Williams. Thanks, guys.
Justin Hall, 2-way starter, 6'3", 230, a junior. He's off the field. We're back to action, looking at a 2nd and 6.
Lewis back to pass, is looking for a quick one deep. Caught, yes, touchdown. Oh, what a play. Julian Richard with the catch. And the touchdown for West Orange Stark. Had it, didn't have it, had it again, but it counts.
This one we've got to see again, because they didn't hesitate. They went for the quick strike right after the injury. Lewis, he knows where he's going from the instant he takes the snap. Looks downfield. There's his man wide open. Does he have it? Yes, and it's a touchdown, and a quick strike puts the Mustangs up in front by 6, and they'll go for the extra point.
Turkel in to kick it. Julian Richard with the touchdown catch from Tremaine Lewis. And Turkel is perfect with the extra point. The Mustangs have jumped on top in this one. 14-7 with 3:45 left in the half. Tremaine Lewis with his 13th touchdown of the season, and he is going to put this one right on the numbers of Julian Richard. But what a heck of a concentration job by Richard.
At the same time, Lewis never took his eyes off Richard. Richard, great concentration, makes the catch. 36 yards. Lewis to Richard, the point after is good. And now the Mustangs have got a 7-point pad to work with as we head towards halftime with just 3:45 left to go, Brian.
Penetration's now up 4-1 for the Mustangs. Again, 3:45 left in this first half. 14-7, Mustangs on top. Turkel will be kicking off to Tony McGuire. McGuire does not get it. It's